All right, shalom, shalom. First up, let's say, Kol Lo Yahweh Shem Al Shabbat Shem Kakadash, the bonus of those apostles of Great Millstone, Toss citation of like Israel, right? And our whole goal in this ministry, right, is to do the will of the Lord. And our whole goal in this ministry, and if you truly fear Yahweh Shem Al Shah, you're going to do the will of the Lord, regardless on how your life is going, right? Regardless on what situation you is, you're going to find a way to do the will of the Most High, which is what doing the highways and byways, going out preaching His word and doing your videos, being on your shit, right? Because if you stop, you get weary, right? This is Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. And that's our reasonable service, right? So we truly want the kingdom of heaven. We got to make our bodies a living sacrifice. We got to, which is what by how going out there in the highways and byways, right? Because as we're doing that, you never know what could pop over, man. Someone could come shoot you, say you doing hate speech, and come shoot you some shit, man. But at the end of the day, we don't go out there with fear. And that's another thing. We go in the highways and byways, you don't go out there with fear, right? Because while we have the Yahweh shit on shots, we don't give a fuck. You know, motherfucker come up there with a gun, we cast them out, beat their ass if you need to, right? So it's certain things, we don't come out with that spirit, man. We do not come out with the spirit of fear, worrying about, oh, well, what if they're young? What if they do this and that if we're out there preaching word? What if they don't like it? That's the spirit of fear. See, we don't come in. The elect men do not come in doing that, all right? We do what we love. We do what we love to do. We do what we need to do. And the only reason why we are here living, the only reason why we are here, the only reason why we're here is to do the will of the Father, of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah, right? To do the will of the Lord. That's the whole reason why we're here. We're not here for nothing else. We ain't here for the party. We ain't here for the bitches. We ain't here for none of that shit. We ain't here for none of the worldly shit, man. We're here to do the will of the Lord. So we got to be on our shit, always studying, preaching His word, doing our videos, right? Doing what we need to do to look for the Lord, for the Lord, so the Lord can to be pleased with you, man, right? To be pleased with you, and that's the whole goal. Ain't doing none of the fucking bullshit or this life. That's not the fucking goal. This shit don't fucking matter. What matters is doing what we need to do for the Lord. That's the only thing that matters, and that's you having to fear the Lord. So you should fear the Lord enough to be studying, to be doing your videos, right? To be getting the scriptures, right? To be doing what you need to do for the Lord, doing what we were sent to do, right? Because at the end of the day, we were angels, right? We are angels, right? And angels means messengers, and we were sent to give a message out to these little motherfuckers, right? To the wicked, right? And not only them, but to our people that needs to come back. Not our people. I mean, I'm saying it's to the elect that needs to come back. Because at the end of the day, 2/3 of our people is going to get destroyed. So really, fuck them. We're here for the elect, right? So it can be sealed, right? So we're messengers. Then I and Jeremiah, Lord said, I hold up, let me see that real quick. This is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. Right? Who we fishing? The elect. Many fishers are the prophets. Right? And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock. So, we're going to turn to hunters, right? We're going to be killing these motherfuckers. We're going to be finding Esau, lead the nation. 2/3, we're going to be killing these motherfuckers. But the whole point I wanted was, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them, right? We're going to be fishing the elect, right? And that's what being the men of the Lord is. We got to fish for the good fruit. We got to fish for the elect, because the quicker the elect, fully gets back, the quicker we get the fuck out of here, right? And that's all. And that's what we're sent to do. We are sent to do this. This is what we're sent to do. This is our calling. This is what we have to do. This is what we was told to do, not asked, told. So we have to come and do it if you truly fear the Lord. This is John 4:29. Come see a man which told me all things that ever I did. Is not this the Mashiach? When then they went out of the city and came unto him. In the meanwhile his disciples prayed him, saying, Master, eat. But he said unto them, I have meat to eat that ye know not of. Right? See, we have meat to eat that these motherfuckers don't know not of. Right? See, The wicked, the world don't know what we need to eat. The Lord, I mean, the world doesn't know the meat to eat. What we're doing, bro. This is why they will never understand, right? This is about them being blinded. The Lord blinded them, right? Therefore said the disciples one to another, have any man brought him aught to eat? Yahushua saith unto them, my meat is to do the will of him that sent me and to finish his work. And that's what these fools will never understand, right? That's why they will laugh at us when we're out there and always about ways, man. That's why they will try to be scoffers and shit. That's why the only thing they want to do is debate and never learn, right? Because they'll never get it. They'll never understand because it wasn't meant for them to have it, right? Because they're blinded, right? These people are number fools, right? This is Hebrews 10 perfect. This is Hebrews 10 and 31. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, right? Because the Lord will fuck you up. But call to remembrance the former days in which after ye were illuminated, ye endured a great fight of affliction, right? See, because back in the old, right, in old times when they endure affliction, the Lord illuminated them, right? Right, which means what? Giving them was giving them light, right? Which was what was it like? The spirit, right? To be able to be able to keep on going, to be able to keep on pushing, right? It made them stronger. See the hell that you go through should never make you break. It should make you stronger and make you want to preach the Lord even more, and make you want to hate this world even more, and make you want the Lord to come back 20,000 times more, right? That's you getting stronger, right? See, now that's the Lord filling you, right? Now you pushing more, man. Now you got that fire kindle, man. That's that fire, man, burning within you. It should be a burning passion to do this work. It should be a burning passion to do this work. Partly which ye were made a gazing stock both by reproaches and afflictions, right? So we were made a gazing stock both by reproaches and afflictions. I mean, they were trying to they was humiliating us, right? Trying to how to, damn, I just got a brain fog. Humiliate. Yeah, I think yeah, humiliate us, right? We gonna go into that word, right? The word reproach. Reproach such as the Mashiach suffered for the cause of the Most High for his enemies. Reproach, right? So to be a reproach. Let me see this real quick. Not only that, going to here, reproach, address someone in such a way as to express disapproval or disappointment, right? Critical reproach him for his failures to tackle the deficiency, right? So really, yeah. So there you go. So that's really what the world is trying to do to us, man. It did to us, right? It still maybe is doing, right? That no, that still is doing, right? Laughing at us and shit, trying to humiliate us out there, right? So these are things you gotta understand. That's what that word reproach means, right? And I just read the definition. Trying to laugh, oh look, y'all wearing glory, look, y'all wearing rags, oh, look, y'all wearing towels and shit. No, JB, you know. And partly wish ye become companions of them that were so used, for ye had compassion of me and my bounds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods. Right? Because at the end of the day, although it's bitter, right? But at the end of the day, we take this joyfully, right? When we lose the shit of the world, right? That's that word spoiling means to destroy, right? So we take it joyfully, man. Once you sit there and you realize, hey Lord, hey, this is me, the Lord's dealing with me. I'm gonna go through this up. But at the end of the day, that's beautiful, man. Because at the end of the day, Lord, He's dealing with it. Knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and an enduring substance. See, when I have a better and an enduring substance, right? Which is going to be the kingdom, right? You have a better calling. This is our calling. This is what we're here to do. This is what we desire. This is what you should always desire. Fuck the things that's wrong. Fuck a job. Fuck all that. Right? Now, I'm not saying go quit your job, but I'm just saying if a motherfucker let you go and at the end of the day, call Lord Yahweh Shemel Shah, don't cry like a little bitch and be like, like a little fucking whore, because at the end of the day, that means you ain't got faith in the Lord, right? So we always got to remember that, man. Fuck everything in this world. You know, because if you lost it, hey man, Lord wanted you to lose it. Find a new one. Hey man, you can find a solution, pray to the most high. Find a new one or do something else. Do something else, you know, you figure it out. But at the end of the day, we can't lose patience because the moment we lose patience is the moment you fall out. Cast not away, therefore, your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. Right? Don't cast away your confidence, right? Which is also your faith in the Lord. Don't cast away your faith. Right? Keep that. Keep that. Keep it, man. Keep your faith in the Lord. Don't falter, don't fall. So continue to do the work. So to continue to push it out there. For ye have which have great recompense of reward, right? Because you're gonna be greatly rewarded. For ye have need of patience. Right now, where patience we suffer, right? For ye have need of patience, that after ye have done the will of the Most High, ye might receive the promise. See, after we do the will of the Lord, after we prove to the Most High that you should be in the truth, after you prove to the Lord why you should be in the truth, after you prove to the Lord that you held on tight, that you held on to your patience, right? That no matter that even the hell that you went through, you know, you still stayed patient. You still stayed patient for the Lord. You still stayed waiting for Yahweh Shem Shah, for Yahweh Shem Shah, man. All right. For yet a little while, and he shall come, will come, and will not tarry. Right? She might feel long to us, but it's like one of the things, man. You know, when it comes, you're like, oh shit, that was quick, like an age, right? You might be 15, but next thing you know, you look up, you're 23, and you're like, damn, that shit was quick. I feel like, oh, 16 yesterday. You know, like that. Now, the just shall live by faith, but if any man draw back, my soul shall have no pleasure in him. See, if you draw back from the Lord, you know, the Lord is not going to have no pleasure in you, right? Because the elect, they're going to keep the faith no matter what, right? The men of the Lord is going to keep the faith. They're going to hold the faith. They're going to hold on to it, right? Regardless of what they go through. They're not going to draw back from the Lord. They're not going to deviate from the truth because they understand the gravity of the truth. They're not going to deviate from the Most High. But we are not of them who drew back unto perdition, but of them that believe to the saving of the soul. So we believe, man. And this is our goal, right? This is Galatians 6, verse 9. And let us not be weary in well doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. So due season, man, we're gonna get, man. So at the end of the day, when it's time, bro, you know, we're gonna get our reward, right? When we're done doing our work, man, we're gonna get our reward. So don't faint. Don't faint in this thing, man, because you're gonna get destroyed. The moment you faint, man. All right, so you gotta always remember, right? Keep the Lord first. Let's keep on striving. Let's keep pushing, right? And that's the whole goal. Don't be a weak ass bitch that fall out, right? And at the end of the day, and then those that fall out was never truly, those that fall out was never truly, you know, the men of the Lord. They didn't truly believe, right? This Sirach 2, I'm gonna start at 10. Shalak. Yeah. Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see look at the generations of old and see did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded, who or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken. So was any ashamed? Was any, you know, disappointed in the truth? Right? Was any cast out from the Lord? Right? Or wounded or did he ever despise that called upon him? So the Lord despised his prophets? Hell no, man. Because they got the kingdom. They're gonna have the kingdom, right? They're not gonna force it. They're gonna have the kingdom. Abraham was promised, man. Right? Let's go back all the way to Genesis, right? The promise of Abraham, right? You know, we're gonna have that. We're gonna have the kingdom, man. We're gonna have the promise, man. We're gonna get back to our land, right there. That's rightfully ours. For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins and saveth in time of affliction. Right? See, Lord, He's going to save us in our time of affliction, our most dire in our time of need. This all goes into prayer. Right? This all goes into trusting in the Most High. Right? Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth two ways. See, destruction unto you, right? That be fearful, right? Always walk around in fear. That shows you don't got faith in the Lord. Where's your faith, right? Where's your faith? You know, people fall out the truth because they lost their job. People fall out the truth because they lost their woman. People fall out the truth, you know, because they lost their house, because they lost their goods, because now they're living in an apartment. You know, these are things that people fall out the truth for, right? Because they got fearful. I can't keep doing so. I got to focus on this world. I lost my car. People fall the truth for losing their car. People fall the truth for losing a little bit of money. People fall the truth for losing the money. And they can always get back. They didn't trust in the Lord. Little do they know, you would have stayed a little while. The Lord, He would have blessed you with 15 times more than what you just lost. Here, and what you lost will be the kingdom. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended. See, the Lord is not going to defend you, man. So He's going to let Satan come upon you. You know, He's going to let Satan come take you, man. He's not going to. He's not going to give you. You're not going to have the angels, right? The angels not going to defend you, right? The angels of wickedness is going to come ravish you. It's going to come destroy you, right? It's going to come fuck you up. Woe unto you that have lost patience. And what will you do when the Lord shall visit you? So what the fuck you gonna do, you fallouts? Answer that, huh? What you gonna do when Yahweh Shemel shall visit you? The fuck you gonna do? Because you lost patience. Too much, man. What you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do, you rejects? The fuck you gonna do? They that fear the Lord will not disobey his word. See, we fear the Lord, you're not going to disobey his word, right? So you're not going to not pray. You're not going to not push the word. You're not going to not do the videos. You're not going to not love the Lord. You're not going to not do what you need to do for the Lord, right? And they that love him will keep his ways. So you're going to keep his ways, right? So we're going to try to keep what we can of the laws to the best of our abilities here, right? We're going to try to do everything that we need to do to make ourselves closer and better with the Lord, right? Only because those that have not been saved, you know, of course, can hold all the laws, right? Because we're in the flesh, of course, we couldn't do it, right? But we can do enough. We cannot eat pork, shrimp, crab, lips, lobster, and shit. We cannot do. Those are things you cannot not do. Those are things you cannot do, right? But if you love the Lord, you won't do it. If you don't, you will. They that fear the Lord will seek that which is well pleasing unto him, and they that love him shall be filled with the law, right? They that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight. That's what we're doing now. You know, preparing our souls and humbling ourselves. You know, that's what we're doing. Saying we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of men. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy. So, and that's what we always believe, man. That's what let believe, man. Is that, you know, at the end of the day, though I will not be destroyed. Paul said that. Romans. Right? Though perplexed will not destroyed. Right? So we're not going to be destroyed. And I mean it by fault, by amen, by being broken, right? We're not going to come over here and bow our knee to Baal. We're not going to do that shit. The elect is not gonna reverb and start saying Christ and shit and start saying Jesus Christ, right? Or start making up bullshit. Nah, man. We want to stay firm. We want to stay strong in the Lord. We want to continue to do this thing until we're fucking dead, or until the Lord returns. You know, and that's having to fear the Lord because I don't want the Lord to fuck me up. And I hope that was edifying with that. Like I said, call Lord Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash, the honest elders, possible, Millstone, Tasu, Sanctis, over like Israel. This is Brother Tazman with that sugar bomb, blah, blah, blah.